Hi there guys, and welcome to another Trains in 2020 video. This is another one in the little sort of ballasting mini series that I thought I'd do because I found these scenarios and I really like them and I want to show them off. This one we're back still in the Riviera lines. Of course we've got a class 70 this time. And the blurb starts like this. This is part 3 of this scenario because it's like the interesting bit for me. It says, move up the branch, complete your tasks listed in the briefing. So that is what we're doing. This time we have a short rake of Network Rail auto ballasters. Unfortunately, you can't put the 70 into a night mode. There isn't a night light mode for the 70. We're not going to do the full scenario of this. I'm literally going to do one half of it, basically. Because it's quite slow, it's quite repetitive. Unfortunately, due to train sim being train sim, frame rates can be an issue with this scenario if you turn all the auto ballaster lights on, even though it does look very cool. So I might turn them on for the screenshot, then turn them off while we're ballasting the rest of it. I'm not brilliant with it. This is the second time I've done this scenario, really. The first time I completely fluffed it up. But as you can hear, we have got a generator set on right next to us up here. So that's signal we're clear to pass on the reverse. Signal Echo 486, which would be Exeter. And we're just coming up to the start point. So it's a lot of 15-mile-an-hour driving, and that's sort of what it's set at in this scenario. I don't know if auto ballasters what the maximum speed for when auto ballasters are working is, but it does sort of does it at 15 mile an hour on this. And I think I'd only used this feature once, and the auto ballasters are one of Just Trains' best products in my eyes. Yes, they could do a bit of reworking with sounds and stuff and be a bit more brought up to date, but for their functionality and stuff, they're very, very impressive. And for those of you that have never seen them work, it'll be a bit of an eye-opener for you as well. What's the plan then, lads? I know what the plan is. It's cleverly done. Move to the right of auto ballaster, set the controls of ballasting on both sides. Once you've done this, you can drive the loco from the cab or HUD whilst ballasting on the move, which is what we're going to do. Okay. So we need all the doors open. Yeah, we're good to go. I'll put the lights on for a bit. It might absolutely... It's not eating the frames too much. Let's just... yeah, it is eating them a bit. But it does look really good. So... we can go back to the cab now. Set that off moving. So it's pretty cool. So I'm going to take the lights off just so we can watch it ballast without it. Eating our frame rates, literally half the frames, so we have to be a bit careful. And I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be all doors open on both sides all the time, would it? You do one, then the other, then the other, then the other, then the other, surely. I'm just doing what the scenario says. Seeing it all come through is cool. So it's a nice functional bit of Wagon, isn't it? I know the Sea Cows, I think, do a very similar thing as well. So it gives us sort of bang up to date ballasting as well as retro ballasting, which is cool. It's an underused feature, mainly because it's pretty boring doing 15 mile an hour everywhere. But done in the right scenario, in the right way, I quite enjoy it. And I cannot wait for the 70 to get an EP. So we've got a stop and then a start again at 1.4 miles. So we're stopping before the crossing. And of course in real life they'd be doing this sort of quickly and they'd know what they're doing. Whereas we're a little bit slower because we're at the mercy of train sim controls. Should be us off both sides, yep. Fun horn. Oh, mate. Oh, was it supposed to stop at the... Yeah, it was supposed to stop at the crossing, but hey. Or was it go via, I think? No, it was stop. Oh, so it didn't stop in the marker to turn it off. Right, I know what it was. My bad. And the generators make a pretty irritant noise. Oh, I'm on a bit of a gradient here. Come on! Come on, Bessie. Let's have a look, actually. Auto ballasters, adjust trains. I can tell you the price of them. Oh, speeding. And we need to start. Let's get started again. Let's go round again. Five, haven't I? Yep. Oh, they're $5.99. Which I think is an absolute bargain for what they are, really. So let's see if we can find out what their deal is with them. Some info on them. I don't know much about them. There's not a lot out there on them. Just trying to change a wagon. There we go, got the wagon page now. So their build date was 1988 to 1990 and 1995 to 2006 by the looks of this. Wagon hire tip hook bought 150 bogie hoppers in the late 1980s for spot hire and various traffic. Within a few years, most were stored. Because these aren't necessarily the auto ballasters. That's why you've got the earlier ones. Fuse 1 was modified as a ballast hopper with a view to replacing railway-owned types such as the Walrus and Sea Lion. The conversion, dubbed auto ballaster, was evidently successful in further batches, accounted for the majority of stored wagons. There was then a programme of building new auto ballasters with an order of 190 wagons, and followed a further batches of 50 and 10. So it was an order for 350 had been placed in 1999. That was an order of 110 conversions and 190 new builds. Of course, it's a bit more challenging than I remember. They're doing this at 15 mile an hour. I wonder if this is the original ones. Oh, this is one of 9 KPAs remaining in use, virtually original condition. I'm going to stop us when we stop at Heathfield. That will be the end of the scenario. Short but sweet, this one. It's a lot of 15 mile an hour driving. But what I do hope is this sort of gives some people, especially some of those scenario creator guys out there, a bit of an idea about using them and maybe making some more scenarios that are involving ballasting. I'd like to see it. So what it's actually going to do is loop me, not actually take me into the platform where it thinks I need to be. So I'm going to end the video when we get into the loop. I wonder if in here it tells me the speed that these can discharge at. No, there's several different types of bogey. Oh, right, data sheet for JJ. Doesn't actually tell me, which would have been quite nice. If anybody does know, do let me know in the comments below. So I shall end the video about here. So once again, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me for that. I really enjoyed doing that again, and I hope to do many, many more scenarios like that. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Head over to alanthomsonsim.com for all your up-to-date news and information about Train Sim, and of course all your payware, subware and freeware needs. Head over to Twitch on a Sunday and Wednesday from 7 PM for a more adult-themed, pub-like atmosphere to talk about trains, and also join us over in the Facebook group for all those bits in between. Link is in the description below. Once again, guys, thanks ever so much. Hope you enjoyed that. See you soon.